What's good, collective? How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I have been sitting here for about 15 minutes just goofing off in front of the camera, so let me wind down a little bit. We got some energies out here on the board. Thank y'all so much for tapping in with the girl. You know what I'm saying? One more again with the girl. All right. So, I don't know what's going on, but I feel great. I mean, I usually feel great. I don't know if it's the coffee or what it is, but I feel like I'm in my goofy, on my goofy side. I can't be responsible for anything that's going to be said in this reading right now. Okay? I don't know what's going to come up, but it seems like we have in the energy collective some changes as usual, going through a cycle, a season of change and transformation. Beautiful thing. Doesn't always feel good, but it's a beautiful thing. I do have 4 cards out here on the board, okay? We got some solar energy showing up. We got some lunar energy showing up. So that's giving us shadow side, light side, all right? And then we got a spirit mirror here. Something's reflecting in the mirror for someone in the collective right now, but it's showing you that there's an integration that is happening for you. So I'm gonna show you the cards and then we'll clarify and see what else spirit wants to say. Okay. All right. So we have cycle of seasons. Cycle of seasons. Change is the heartbeat of life. Embrace each turning as sacred. For every ending, make space for new beginnings. Sometimes I. Oh shit. Oh, let's try that again. Sometimes, sometimes things have to end for something to begin. And to be honest with you, all the time, not even sometimes, something has to end for something to begin, right? We know this, but sometimes we need a gentle reminder because endings don't always come in ways in which we are prepared for. Okay? We're not always prepared for the towers, the sudden deaths, the sudden changes, the sudden endings, right? So sometimes we need that reminder that on the other side of whatever is ending for someone in the collective, that there is not maybe, not could be, not might happen, I don't know, but there is a rebirth on the other end, because just as assured as we can be that things do come to an end, we also can be assured that the ending brings in a new beginning. So while you may be going through some things that are ending, you're also going through and stepping into this new beginning. We have solar invocation, okay? We have solar. Solar power is what I heard. Step into your light with confidence. You are stronger than you realize, and the world is ready for your warmth. So I feel like with this lunar energy way over here, I feel like you're coming out of a shadow period. I'm going to actually switch this around. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's happening here. But I feel like with this lunar energy, okay, the lunar blessing, the moon reminds you to honor your own cycles. Each phase of your journey holds beauty. Allow yourself to wax, wane, and bloom again. I feel like someone in the collective, take it how it reverberates, but you are definitely finding balance, finding harmony between these two aspects or polarities of yourself, right? You're allowing your light to shine on the moon energy within the subconscious, right? What's hidden, what's lying there waiting to be discovered, allowing yourself in that subconscious to kind of flow. So you're entering into a flow state as it relates to your shadow aspect, not allowing the shadow to just either lie dormant or to be overactive and transform itself into ego, into demon, into something that is operating without your either consent or your consciousness, right? So this is balancing out, taming the shadows, okay? Taming the shadows. We have spirit mirror here. Every reflection is a lesson in love. See yourself in others and allow that awareness to bring peace to your soul. Okay. So, someone in your proximity could be reflecting something very specific to you. We'll investigate and see what that is, if that's what this is saying. But this brings in someone else into the dynamic of your season of change, or something else into the dynamic, because something is reflecting itself to you. Okay. Hopefully that's some good energy, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, spirit, let's get into this. Clarify lunar blessing, please. Oh, action of coins, which is the ace of coins. Okay. Big moon energy right there. All right. Big moon energy. The ace of coins. Tell us more. With the ace of coins coming up under the moon energy, um, when is the next full moon? Something may be coming to a completion for you. Let me see. Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026 is the next full moon. So March 3rd. Okay. So between now and March, right? Between now and the next full moon, there could be something brought up, right? Something brought into the light, um, that you're going to be made aware of, collective. Something hidden is going to be fully illuminated. Okay? We have the 4 of cups. Mhm. Mhm. The 4 of cups. Spirit is about to bring something to your awareness between now and the beginning of March. All right. Something that has deep roots, something that is like holding itself. Maybe you've been leaning, perched up against something in the shadows. You've turned your back towards something in the shadow that spirit needs to bring illumination to. Okay. This could be happening already, right? Um, but it could come to its completion as you approach the full moon of March 3rd. We have temperance. Mm-hmm. Balance, healing, patience. Be patient with something. Be patient with this process. Be patient with yourself. I'm hearing spirit say, okay? Be patient with yourself. Sometimes we are kind of critical, overly judgmental on ourselves, and we do not allow ourselves to honor our own cycles. you know not every day is going to be a high energy day like it is for me this morning. Okay. um so I enjoy it when it's here. I show up in it when it's here, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm not, you know I'm not. I'm good, but I'm just not at this, at the highest height of feeling exhilarated like that. So I used to struggle with what's going on, who's sending negative energy towards me. Why do I feel so heavy? It's not that you feel heavy, it's just that you're going through a phase, a cycle, especially if you're feminine, especially if you are a female. Okay. Because feminine energy is governed by the cycles of the moon. And so we have lived in such a male dominated world, right? That we have lost touch to that. We, as women, we have not really been allowed to honor that aspect of ourselves, but we're reclaiming that. We're reclaiming the fact that we are governed by the cycles of the moon. right? So um this could be an opportunity for someone in the collective, if you are female, if this message is reverberating with you, to begin to like realign yourself to the cycles that make you you, okay, that show up in that moon energy for you. Honor those cycles. It's not always something going on that is wrong. It's just you are waxing or you are wanting. You know, you need rest. There's something that is about to be illuminated. You know, so just respecting that aspect of yourself. If you are masculine and you have a feminine, and I'm sure you have feminine energy around you, honoring that moon energy in the feminine energy around you, okay? Around you, in the women around you, holding space for that aspect of them is how you show homage to the moon, okay? Because you're really governed by the sun. So let's get into this cycle of seasons. Change is here. What are you saying, mother? Change is here. Oh, she got me pull out a couple. Hold on now. I'm going to take all of them because I don't normally do that. We have the Two of Cups. Also bringing in healing energy. Okay, could be showing up in the area of a partnership, a collaboration, something being reciprocated to you. We have the Hangman in reverse. We have the Messenger of Coins. So this is the Page of Pentacles, I believe. I think. I don't know. I think it is. It's gonna be. It's gonna be the page today. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups. So there's definitely a change taking place in someone's uh in someone's masculine and feminine aspect. Okay, there's something that's changing, something that's been holding you up, having you stuck. Okay, with the Six of Cups, not allowing you really to step fully into this new beginning that is being presented to you. The Six of Cups in reverse is about um looking towards the future, but somebody could feel like you're being held back in doing so, or in taking that action or that step. Between now and March 3rd, there's going to be something that is going to be brought to your awareness, possibly another aspect of the self, another aspect of either your feminine or your masculine, and the relationship and the way they are relating, that is going to be brought up, okay, that is going to be, brought to your awareness to balance that dynamic out. We have the cosmic seed. I have no idea. I think this is the world. The cosmic seed. I think this is the world card in that deck. I don't know. Let me see. Let me get the book, y'all. Because I would like to know, to be sure. Yeah, it's the world. No, wait. What is the cosmic? Oh, this is just another extra card. Okay. The cosmic seed is the seed of infinite potential. It exists in the quantum realm and can move between dimensions, realities. It is in all directions and through matter. It is the intelligence from which all ideas and things are created. This card is a reminder of your superpower. You have access to the infinite in every moment. What are you creating with your thought power and influence? Need to expand your vision, unwilling to accept power responsibility. Okay. Well, while I got it out, let me see what the messenger is. Make sure I was right about that. The page. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put this right here. All right. So you're definitely stepping into your superpower, okay? I feel like you may be going through one last little transformation, um, a transformative period, okay? But you're healing the masculine and feminine, all right? Um, Something is going to definitely be brought into your awareness. It could be brought into your awareness that you have already healed. Not that you have anything left to heal, but we all have healing. I mean, of this particular cycle, of this particular phase that you've been in, okay? Solar invocation. You could be coming to the close of a cycle, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Solar invocation. So there could be some delay, some blockages, some energy showing up in the masculine aspect. We have Action of Wand in reverse, which is the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's definitely a blockage in the masculine. And this may be what the feminine is bringing to your awareness. Yes, but somebody, you got to take some time to see it, okay? See, that tree is giving me the energy of somebody's hiding behind strong masculine energy. Somebody's hiding behind or being blocked by the idea of the physicality of their reality. Like you're convinced that the reality is what it is, when the reality is but a mirror. It's reflecting something to you. If you keep seeing the reality for what it is and not for what it's trying to show you, then you will not be able to see what spirit is trying to offer you, what your divine feminine is trying to offer you. Did I say divine feminine? What did I say? I don't know, child. What your divine feminine is trying to offer you. There's a healing that needs to take place in the shadow aspect, in that moon energy, in that feminine energy. She's trying to show you what's blocking you in your sun energy, in your masculine energy. We have the Tower in the reverse. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got work to do. All right, we got some work to do, but it can be done. And it will be done. I feel like you're going to really get a handle on seeing things for what they are. Um, Trying to delay a tower, trying to keep something from collapsing. That is it's kind of inevitable that it's going to collapse. It's supposed to collapse. You got to let it collapse. Let the tower happen. Trying to hold it up by leaning up against it so it doesn't fall over. Okay. Same energy here to me. You're leaning up against something that needs to collapse. All right. Because it's holding you back from um this cosmic seed, this superpower, this destiny and purpose, like the vision that you have and hold for your life, for your existence even. So tell us more about this tower. We have the mastery of cups. I think that is the, give me the line. Hold on. I think that is the king of cups or the queen one. The king of cups. Okay, cool. The king of cups in reverse. Okay. So, I love these cards. They so pretty. Um yeah, like you may be trying to delay the tower by not allowing yourself to feel, like something's going on in your reality that's kind of ready to crumble. And this could even be you, okay? This could be you trying to not feel, to keep yourself from collapsing, to keep yourself from releasing and letting go and surrendering, right? Because it could be something so emotional surrounding a decision, a relationship, an experience, aspect of your life, that to let yourself feel, you maybe you do feel like you would just collapse under the pressure of your emotions. So you've been holding up by just saying you're not feel I'm not, I'm just going to keep plowing away. Cool, but I feel like someone keeps running into blockage after blockage after blockage by doing that. Okay? Um there is a need to release by taking ownership of how you feel about your life right now, how you feel about things that are taking place in your life. Um Allow yourself to feel, because this is, see, this is the same cup. See, like the same cup that you are just kind of lackadaisically like, oh yeah, well, we'll deal with that shit later, right? Like, oh yeah, I don't know, just put it over there. You know what I mean? It's the same cup that spirit is trying to offer you to help you step into this superpower, to help you step into this cosmic alignment that awaits you. So by ignoring all of this, you are holding up this cup. You are being blocked by this tower. You can't see the cup, because the cup, the spiritual gift, the next level, the change, the transformation is coming to you by way of your emotions, but you don't want to feel. Okay? You know, so it's counterproductive, right? It's counterproductive at this point in your journey. Okay, give us one on the spirit mirror, spirit. Give us something on the spirit mirror, spirit. What's going on in the spirit mirror? You keep having me grab all these cards. Oh my god. Okay, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. I like the Five of Wands in reverse. It's talking about a peace, calm. Okay, the High Priestess. Ooh, things are going to calm down when you claim, when you claim and honor these moon cycles and the feelings that come with them. Because the feelings that come with them is the way your divine feminine communicates with you. If you want to be a divine feminine, you got to master the divine feminine within. And what I mean by master is you got to surrender. She will teach you the flow. She will teach you how to flow, but you got to surrender that masculine energy. Gotta surrender it. Okay? We have the moon. Can't make this up. Okay? Can't make this up. And then we have the Seven of Cups. The moon offers you many gifts. The moon brings a lot of things to the surface. If you're a high priestess, that's going to be a part of your lived experience. If you're a high priestess, that's going to be a part of your lived experience. You have to develop a relationship with the inner moon. And you do that by studying the outer moon. Yeah. And seeing the cycles and seeing what it brings up in you when it is waxing, when it is waning, when it is new, when it is full. What do you feel? How do you feel? Because by studying how it reflects itself upon you, right? And then coupling that with the divine feminine within, the moon aspect within you, and getting a good understanding of how she moves within you, because she is governed by the moon. So it's a relationship, right? It brings many things. It brings up many, many energies. And as a high priestess, can't speak for nobody else, don't know about nobody else. I don't know. Not everybody's a high priestess, right? But I'm speaking to somebody who is. So, as a high priestess, this moon energy, I mean, boo, boo. Uh, that's your comrade right there. That's your companion. That's the way life is going to be. Okay? It brings a wisdom. It brings a flowering. It brings a mystery about you. It brings your emotions in with the heart. It sits upon your crown, your skull, right? Like it is the water element. It is life for you because you are a high priestess. Okay? And again, it's a relationship, allowing the outer moon that we look at, that we observe with these two eyes, to be in the spirit mirror to get you to go in and get familiar with your inner moon and the inner high priestess that crowns it, and developing that relationship between her and yourself so you can see how it all flows. This helps this masculine energy to know when to release, when to let go, so the towers can fall, so that the masculine energy can benefit, okay, from you allowing yourself to be the high priestess that you are, not letting the masculine energy run rampant and have his say so over your divine feminine energy, because you are a high priestess. That may work well for someone else, but that's not going to work well for you. Okay, it's just not. And as a high priestess myself, I mean, I wish I could tell, maybe one day I will, my learning curve in understanding this energy, because baby, you gotta surrender, else it's just gonna be a long drawn out process that you don't, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the process. It takes you however long it takes you to get it, but this is why we do share through tarot, through messaging, through just talking, because by us sharing, by me sharing, by someone else that you may also be tapping into that is sharing, the message begins to confirm itself to you that it's time to surrender. So then the process doesn't have to take as long as it would have taken if we didn't have each other. You feel me? Okay. Tell us more, Spirit. Influencer. You have just the right combination of qualities to connect with an audience, inspire change, and create a positive impact. Clarify. You could be an influencer, okay? You could be desiring to be. You could have a vision to be. You could know that that is a part of your destiny and purpose. Closed minded. You could be fighting against it. You could be fighting against it. Sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. Because if you're a high priestess, you're definitely an influencer. That whether it's on social media, in your community, in your family, it just your existence, is about influencing things. Okay, as a high priestess, that kind of comes with the territory. So there could be some actual uh 3D reality opportunities that you are maybe not wanting to step into. You're not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You hide behind this big ass tree over here. This big ass tree. You hide behind there. You don't want to come out and play. Hmm. You don't want to come out. Oh, I think you're going to want to come out. I think you're going to want to come out and play. Um, High Priestess. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. Eventually, because you're a leader. Yup. And as a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. See, it's the same jaw on both these cards. Same jaw. Right. So this has to do with destiny and purpose. This has to do with cosmic order, cosmic alignment. This has to do with why you came here. Why did you incarnate? Right. Um So we don't want to waste all that effort to incarnate and then like not do what we came to do. You know what I mean? Clarify later. Retirement, and it came out in reverse. Ooh. Ooh, it came out in reverse. Ooh, what does this say? Working hard can be a thing of the past. Came out in reverse. I feel like somebody doesn't really want to take um you might not want to really answer the call. You might be in that phase where, and I've been there too, where you think you just gonna go be able to like heal and grow and evolve and hide behind this bonsai tree, this big old, I think that's what this is. I don't know. These trees live forever. This is a strong tree. You feel me? um Tree of life type energy. You just gonna hide behind this tree here, okay? And you gonna just sit quietly in the quietness of your home and heal and grow and have all this divine knowledge, and you hoping probably that you could just, not be seen, not be heard. Uh-uh. Spirit say no. So if you thought you was about to retire on some stuff, if you thought you was just gonna be able to stay quietly in the corner over here, High Priestess, that's not the case. Okay, you're still being asked to step into this leadership role, this leadership quality, this influencer. Okay, in whatever modality, capacity, industry, platform, in life, in the world, you choose to, or you're called to. No retirement yet. Nope. Destiny. Destiny. You have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of this planet. Do you see why they're not going to let you retire? Do they see? Do you starting to get it? Right? They're not going to let you just sit idle, because there's something about your destiny that is needed to shift the consciousness in this particular dimension. Okay? Somebody may not be trying to claim their high priestesshood here. What are you doing, boss? It's your destiny to lead. 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 I know some of us may sometimes feel like, I don't want to lead. I don't want to lead. It's your destiny to lead, okay? Gone are the days of answering to anyone else. Your destiny is now in your own hands, okay? So it's your destiny to lead yourself for sure, okay? And in doing so, you become an example for others, and subsequently a leader for others as well. Tell us more, Spirit. Don't be impatient. Don't be impatient, okay? Allow this temperance energy, allow this patience to come in. Allow it to be your guide as you are self-mastering this moon energy, okay? Because it comes with a lot of energy. It's a bit different, I'm sure, as we all know, than sun energy, because it's about water, it's about emotions, it's about feeling, it's about the deep, the shallow, the waves, the tide, the ebb and the flow. And it takes a while to get the masculine energy to let that happen, right? Have y'all, okay, I'm gonna ask a question, and I'm pretty sure most of you gonna say, well, yeah, girl, of course. But when you get out in that ocean, right, and you're at the beach and you're having fun. I remember when I first took my sons to the beach, and they were so used to pools and stuff, and I told them, all right, now the ocean is a little different. because you're gonna feel it when you get out there in there, right? So they got on out there in the water, and then they started looking at me like I was crazy. And I said, you feel that, right? It's pulling and it's pushing you. So you have to stabilize yourself in the ocean. It's not a pool. It's this water is alive. Okay, it's not dead water. It's alive water. It moves, it pushes, and it pulls. So even in the spirit, especially as a high priestess, you have to let the masculine aspect of you get comfortable with the push and the pull. Okay, because if you try to, get out there too deep in that tide, it ain't no such thing as fighting against it. And that's when it starts to feel like you're drowning. And that's when it starts to feel like, oh my God, you're panicking because you are not allowing yourself to flow with the tide. Okay? With that push and pull of being a high priestess. Your masculine energy has to surrender. All right? So do not be impatient with the tide or you're going to drown. Okay? You're going to drown. The waters is where you're going to exist. It's where you're going to live. It's where you're going to energetically be. So it's not about fighting the tide to keep from drowning or to keep from getting pulled too far out and trying to get back to land. You are a high priestess. You live in the water. So settle yourself. Settle yourself. Okay? That'll allow you to be patient. That'll allow you to comfortably flow. Now you flow. The ups and downs. You flow. And now that you don't have that friction, you just you go where the water listeth. Okay? You go where it listeth. For me today, it is listething me into good, high, goofy energy. I don't ask why anymore. I just go with it. Okay? I just go with it. I don't quench it. I just go with it. Entitlement. Mm-hmm. Impatience and entitlement. We're going to clarify these separate spirit. Clarify impatience, please. It's time to build an empire. It takes time to build an empire. Your desire for instant results can hinder your ability to make good decisions. Competition, freedom of time. Your spirit is trying to give someone in the collective freedom of the freedom over your time. Okay? Uh I don't know what's competing with you for your time. I don't know if it's your relationship to time that is competing and creating an impatience. All right. So there may be a need to relearn what time is and what it ain't, how to use it and how to master it, not allow it to put pressure on you that causes you to become impatient with your spiritual evolution and your spiritual path and your spiritual growth. This is showing up in the sun solar energy. hmm Remember that there is no competition if you are truly original. Yeah, there's a need to allow your masculine energy to have several seats right now, okay? To just have several seats. In any way that he is showing up and bucking against the system, okay? Bucking against what is needed right now. Divine feminine, your divine feminine aspect needs to uh take the helm. You need to let your divine feminine aspect take the helm. Your divine masculine needs to have several. Your masculine, for him to be divine, he needs to sit down for a season. So allowing your thoughts to run away with you, to create impatience, to create imbalance, to create pressure as it relates to time, to make you compete with time or feel like time is competing with you. However this is showing up, like allowing yourself to spend time doing other things, avoiding going within. All of these aspects and ways in which this unmothered masculine can show up. Well, the divine feminine is trying to teach someone how to surrender that masculine. Okay. And you may not know what all of that means, how it applies right now, but just holding space to listen to her will be a good first step. Clarify entitlement. Denial. Entitlement. Why do you believe that you deserve benefits and privileges that you haven't earned or worked for? Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? So something is locked, because we got a lot of lockedness out here. Spirit mirror. Somebody feels entitled to a certain financial success, but their financial success is directly connected to them stepping into this high priestess role. Their financial success that they want is directly connected to the destiny and the leadership and the influence that they keep not wanting to step into. So you don't want to step into, or you are hiding behind this big old bonsai tree, okay? While spirit is trying to offer you a certain cup, you can feel it too. You can feel it. You know you're called to lead. You know you're called also to work for yourself. You're also called to be a high priestess. So there is a connection between your destiny, your cosmic seed, and your masculine success, like your tangible success in this particular reality. There's a relationship. So by denying yourself to step into this divine position, calling, crowning, by not honoring the high priestess within, you're shutting yourself out of the tangible success, and then feeling entitled as to why you don't have it when others have it, or you're in denial with about this sense of entitlement. Tell me more. Maybe you are doing moon magic. Okay, I don't know why this is coming up. Maybe you are one of those people who like to do moon magic. Okay, excuse me, y'all. Still kind of got a little sniffle here. But maybe you like to do moon magic. Maybe you're approaching something from the magic. So you're trying to manifest with the moon. And that is not the relationship. That is not the allotment that you actually have access to when it comes to your relationship with the moon, right? You're more than just somebody who can do moon magic. Moon magic is needed for people who are not called to actually be in relationship. Like, how do I explain it? You are a high priestess, but not everybody is. People who are not can still tap into the energies of the moon through moon magic. But when you are a high priestess, it's almost like you're not doing spirit is asking you to put on the moon. Put it on. Sit it up there. Okay? Sit it up there. Let it sit up there. All right? That's different than moon magic. So if somebody in the collective is doing moon magic, there is a higher calling. Okay? And maybe your magic is not working. Maybe your moon magic is not working. You're not seeing the results you want because it's trying to direct you to actually go within and become the high priestess that you actually are destined to be. And you are here to be. I'm going to get one more. or two. Envy, reckless. Focusing on what others have is draining your energy. Reckless, uncontrolled spending habits and impulsive purchases are making your financial journey harder than it has to be. I don't know how that comes in for someone, but I kind of feel that kind of strongly. All right, that you might be either doing mirror magic, moon magic, some sort of spells, but it's not working. There is this aspect of possibly looking at how it works for other people and wondering why it's not working for you. There is a whole nother hierarchy that you are called to, that you are neglecting, trying to be basic, trying to be regular. You're called to a whole nother hierarchy, and you're over here philandering around with the basics. There's a reflection, there's something being reflected to you in the mirror of your magic not working because you are a high priestess, not a witch. Okay? It's a different energy. Some things overlap, some things are similar, but at the core, those are two different energies. They really are. All right? Let me get a divine flow. Actually, I'm going to use the companion oracle to this deck that we've been using. Let's see here. Tell us more, Spirit. A rebirth. Look. Yes. A rebirth, metamorphosis, new beginnings. They're trying to bring you into this rebirth, okay? They're wanting you to go into this rebirth, allowing yourself this rebirth. So, yes, there is a lot of changes that you are experiencing, but it's purposeful. Ceremony, sacred masculine. Sacred masculine. So there is a rebirth. Your masculine side is being reborn and will be reborn when you allow himself to sit in the womb just a little bit longer. Okay? Sit in the womb. Storm, disruption, chaos, and change. Transformation. Seraphim, guardians, awakener, purity. Mm. Let's get your divine flow here. So this storm that the masculine energy is going through, you know, and again, you may be doing spells and it's not working. Okay, there's a reason for that because the storm is here to purify the masculine. All right, it's here to purify, it's here to awaken your masculine to the sacred masculine, the divine masculine. Which requires surrender. And when you're in these kinds of processes in the spirit, there really isn't a spell that is going to get you out of it. The altar, the magic is you, is within you. The magic you're being asked to work is within you. Individuality, divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will follow the Tayo and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance. Learn to be abundance. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Divine flow. Invite help. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and turns it into love. Yeah. Invite your help in. Invite your divine masculine. Invite your ancestors. Invite your spirit team. Invite the divine to pursue you seriously. Just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Invite the gods in to help you. Invite the goddesses in to help you. Okay? Surrender is the energy from that. Give me one more, spirit, and we'll call it. We will call it. Two more? Okay. Deepening your inner power. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. All right, collective, this has been the message. I hope something was said to bring you confirmation and clarity to your situation. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this message reverberated for you guys. Thank you so much for your support, for your comments, for your likes, for your shares, your hypes, all of that beautiful energy. I really, really, truly appreciate my soul tribe, my Starseed family, my viewers and subscribers, my supporters. I appreciate you all. If you are not a subscriber, you might want to take a moment and join the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here and vibe with the girl. You know what I mean? Would love to have you, okay? If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. You can click the link. It will take you over to my website where you can book, and I will get that done for you, okay? Make sure you like, y'all. Shoot your girl the thumbs up. You know, share it. Hype it up. You know what I'm saying? Hype it up and everything's. And I love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.